BoostTV. Give me a beat. 917 XFM.
Hi, we're two parts of Young Rebel Set. I'm Matt.
And I'm Luke.
They saddled me with bullets and they handed me a gun and they said, my boy, you're going off to war.
Young Rebel Set, das sind 6 musikbegeisterte Nordbriten, die sich der Folk-Music verschrieben haben. Im Mai hat die Truppe ihr Debütalbum Curse of Love veröffentlicht.
I reassured her with a kiss and like my aim I did not miss. And I'll hold that memory with me to this day.
The album's kind of I don't know.
Story of...
like a story of like just real life, really, documenting, you know, relationships, highs and lows, being skint, having no money. So it's got a bit of everything, just life as we know it, I guess, just commenting and, you know, put it down to that. But it's like uplifting at the same time. It can, like, the words are very poignant and, you know, say what they need to say. It's simple, but, you know, it's uplifting, I think.
I think a lot of people can relate to the album as well, because, like, Matty obviously does most of the songwriting, and he writes about experiences that he's had and that other people can relate to, which are why I think it's such a good album. Like, not to be big-headed, but just people relate to it.
Die Band besteht unter anderem aus 2 Brüderpaaren, die Palmleys und Luke und Mark Evans. Da gibt es doch sicherlich mal Streitigkeiten zwischen den Geschwistern, oder?
So I jumped into the lion's mouth just to see what life was really all about. And if I return to the flames, or whatever still remains, oh yeah, you will see what I was all about.
Me and Mark tend to, like, we always argue with each other.
Proper peck at each other.
Yeah, we're always like biting at each other, but we won't ever like have a fight. Whereas Andy and Chris, they'll be best mates, and then they can just say one thing to each other, and they'll physically punch each other in the face. They're not bothered. I don't know. Andy and Chris aren't afraid to punch each other, but me and Mark just, it's more verbal than physical.
Yeah, it's not 24/7, is it? It's like any other brother and sister.
Yeah.
Brother and sister.
It's more concentrated because we're together all the time. But when we're not on tour or we're not with the band, then we hardly ever see him. I only ever see him on a weekend. We don't really hang around apart from that. So
That's bollocks.
we're together every day.
Sorry.
So you can call red bricks and quietly slip away into the night again if that's where you wish to stay. So
Der New Musical Express bezeichnet die Musik von Young Rebel Set einmal als Graft Rock. Wir haben Luke und Matty gefragt, ob sie sich selbst auch als Grafter, also Arbeiter, bezeichnen würden.
When we go back home, we've got to like slave away and, you know, do real work, get hands on. Like, I've got to go and plaster houses and things like that, just to be able to come on tour. So unfortunately, the music business being the way it is, you can't afford the luxury of not having a job anymore at this stage anyway. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we graft to do this, really, to sustain ourselves in a band so we can come away and we can tour, and we've got to pay the rent somehow. And it's because we owe so much money out that until we start making money, we're going to have to be big grafters. But it's nothing, I don't know whether you see it as graft, because it's just all we've known all our lives anyway, isn't it? It's just what people do. People have to go to work to keep a roof above their heads, you know, put food in their mouth. So yeah, graft rock it is.
Yeah, I don't think we've tried to like make our own genre up. I think that is just who we are. It's what Matty writes about. It's what the band's about. But we're not like, I know a lot of people say it in our interviews, but we're not like flying a flag for like the working man. We're just, because we are like the working man, aren't we? At the end of the day. So that's about it.
So I may call it books and let you slip away into the night again. That's where your heart does lay. So I make all the bricks and I'll let you run away into the night again. That's where your heart does lay.
But we like Hamburg. We love
Reeperbahn.
the Reeperbahn. It's one of like the funniest places to go, even if it's just to like be a spectator, which is all we are. It's good just to go down and just see what's going on down there. It's a really like there's always seems to be something going on. So we
party somewhere.
Yeah, so we like coming to Hamburg. We always look forward to it on tour.
So he is my heart and he is my soul. Take them both, they're yours, but please be careful, they're as delicate as you.
Young Rebel Set kommen übrigens aus Stockton-on-Tees. In demselben Ort in Nordengland erfand John Walker 1826 das Streichholz.
Can you find it in the distance that he ran?
What do we like to do with the friction match? Light a cigarette, Genie, a box of matches, which is good. Which do you know what Genie is? It's where you light the match and put it in the box and they all smoke up. Flick them with my fingers, fire them at people.
Light it off your tooth.
Light off your tooth, your stubble. What else? Put it up your bum. No.
So here's my heart and here's my soul. Take them both, they're yours, but please be careful, they're as delicate as you.
BoostTV.